Welcome to Cultivates Inc. Weekend Cultivate Bits. I am Lorraine McKay. Many of you know me as Psalmist Rain, and I'm super excited to launch something different, something new called our Weekend Cultivate Bits. All throughout the week, you will see Cultivate posting different things to help you stay on target and on task with what you're building for such a time as this. And I'm super excited because this is the first time we get to do it kind of like a weekend recap almost to gear you up. Most of the time, those of us, we may be working 9 to 5s, or our full time job is whatever it is that we're building or whatever it is that we're trying to use to serve the world in many different capacities. But sometimes the weekends are the best times to get all your thoughts out, all your creativity out, and the weekend is just that time where you get to dream a little more, you get to rest a little more, and you get to have your mind focused not on other tasks that you have to do, but specifically on that very thing that you have to birth in the earth right now for such a time as this. So I'm super excited because this is one of those moments where we get to chat about pretty much and set up your weekend for what you're going to build in your business, in your ministry, in whatever it is that you have to do. And I'm excited about sharing with you this bit. And so these videos are not going to be very long at all. These conversations are not going to be extremely long, but it will probably be some things to help you remember what it is that you're planning to do in this new weekend or even for the week that is to come. So I'm super excited about our Weekend Cultivate Bits. So I want to say once again, welcome, welcome, welcome to this time where we get to chat really quick. Earlier in the week, we dealt and dived into like the three notes about culture building. And I know that a lot of people are trying to figure out what Cultivate Inc. is all about, what we do, and how it is that we're attempting to serve those in our various different regions, capacities, serve you, the dreamer, the purpose pusher, the one that is pushing out these things. And I know that you're taking the time to really see how it is that we can serve you. One of the things I am known for is teaching and training in worship culture. But over the last couple of years, the Lord really had me to work alongside of different individuals that are called to entrepreneurship, that are called to even para ministries. And I've been able to serve and help and consult along the way and push them into building purpose. And one of the things I found out is that, and I learned from my own experiences with birthing and creating ministries, I've learned that we have taken so much time to prepare for events and to prepare for different things that we want to release in the earth to help serve so many people. But the problem comes in is that everything that we're doing to build, everything that we're doing to serve will only serve for a limited time only. And so part of Cultivate's job and responsibility is to partner with you so that your purpose and your vision will have longevity, that it is not just a one time situation, that this whole thing is not just a one moment, one season type of opportunity, but that everything that you're building, everything that you're creating in this time and season is designed to help build you. And it is designed also to have some longevity to what you're doing. And so this week, we wrote 3 notes about culture that you probably want to pay attention to because Cultivate Inc., we specialize in the building and the structure of your culture. Not necessarily your products and your services, not necessarily the foundational things to getting your business launched, but it's after all of those things are put in place, after or the even if you want to understand why you're creating such products and services, we want to tap into that culture, that message that you're releasing to others that may be unspoken. We want to talk to that very message that you're sending to people that they'll receive when they buy your product, or they'll receive it when they partake in your services. What is it that they should be receiving for their life that helps them to be better individuals. It helps them to be better in their comings and goings, and it's to remind them of the value that they have. Any services and products that we create, we want to create it to better the earth and better our world. And so there is a message behind that. And so you want to tap into your culture. If you want to just build longevity in what you're doing, even in the now, you want to tap into what are we really saying beyond our products and services that really will better our world. And so one of the things I tapped into this week, and we shared about our three notes is about culture. We shared that number one, you can have vision and work vision, but without building culture, it won't last. So again, you can prepare for experiences, you can prepare for encounters, and if it doesn't have a long lasting message beyond what you're creating in the now, it lacks longevity. And therefore, many of our businesses, many of our ministries, many of our assignments and our purpose in the earth can only fulfill a work as long as we're alive and living. But what happens when you're gone? We don't want you to be a hidden figure or a forgotten value, a forgotten person, a forgotten impactor, a forgotten culture shifter. No, we want you to have longevity. Not only you, but what you stand for, to have longevity that it will raise generations up in the same manner. So it's great to have vision. It's great to have everything. It's great to dream this weekend. It's amazing. But always connected. Let it be anchored by why you are doing this. And that helps you to build your culture. Culture impacts what we have deemed as our norm. If you ever want to shift our culture and shift our surroundings, shift the world, if you are bringing a solution to a problem and you want to kind of reset that problem, you want to kind of set some new things in place, it's very important that you focus on building things that will impact the culture, that will start normalizing some new things, some things that are a response. For example, we don't want to normalize depression. We don't want to normalize suicide. And so what we do is we start normalizing life. We normalize life. We normalize all of our different thoughts by implementing different things that your products can share this message of life and living and start normalizing those things. So everything that we do, from our walk to our talk, to the products that others wear, to the services that we provide, it constantly promotes and preaches the message of life and not suicide and not depression. And the more and more that people see this, the more and more that it is in their face, the more and more that they're able to obtain and draw from your products and services the message that you really want to push behind it, the more it'll become normal, the more it will become something different that will actually make a difference in the life of those that are a part of what you are doing, or even receiving services and getting products from what you're doing. So you want to begin to set a new norm. You want to begin to set a new norm. And this doesn't happen by way of just one or two experiences. It happens by you focusing on building your culture. The next thing that you want to keep in mind is that the next generation and the generation after them and the ones after them, that they are constantly raised up in whatever culture we set today. I want you to think about that. Whatever culture we're setting today, your children, your children's children, their friends, their cousins, their family members, they will constantly be raised up in whatever culture we set today. So what you do today totally and completely matters. What you do tomorrow will matter in 20 years. It will. I'm telling you, it will matter in the next 20 years. And so I want to encourage you today, throughout this weekend bit, as you prepare your heart and mind to dream and to set some things in place for your next week, as you're beginning to prepare and enjoy all the things that you have to prepare and enjoy. And some of you may feel like, oh man, I gotta work. I want to kind of help you anchor all of your energy into this one thing. Whatever you're doing today, it's going to impact the future. Whatever you're doing tomorrow, on the weekend, it's going to impact somebody's life 10, 20 years down the line. And so I want you to even get a jump start on that. What does that mean for you, your business, and your ministry? What does that mean for everything that you create coming up in this month alone? What you want to do is put all your energy into building something that has longevity, that has life and life everlasting. And you want to do something that will truly reset the norm in our world. You want to do something that resets the norm. I mean, every business I know of has truly, they're building products and services to better our world and to better those and to serve those that may have lack because of their heart is there. Let that message be spoken in every product. Let that message be spoken in everything that you're doing to serve your audience, to serve your consumers. Let that message be loud and strong. And so I want to encourage you today as you prepare for your weekend to continue to cultivate, but to cultivate not just creating products and services, but to cultivate building a message behind it, a culture behind everything you're building. Now, culture also absolutely impacts your customer service, what you stand for. It absolutely impacts all the things that you're getting ready to serve the consumer, your audience, and everything that you're looking to build in this day ahead. So I want to encourage you today, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure that everything you're birthing and dreaming out and building, that it is anchored in your culture. It is anchored in understanding your why. And this is why we here at Cultivate Inc. push for you to fulfill purpose at the magnitude, at the ultimate capacity that you can build it. And why not do it with your partners? So we have the opportunity today where you can get started with your partnership with us here at Cultivate Inc. All you have to do is go to our website at www.cultivateinc.info. That's cultivateinc.info. Fill out the intake form and we will get back with you with insight and understanding, and also too a free consultation that will help navigate this next movement of your business and your ministry. We're excited to serve as your purpose partners. We're excited to serve as those that will coach you along the way, give you strategy and insight around how you can magnify your influence, your help, your services, your products in the earth to really make the world a better place. And I'm so excited about the opportunity to meet with you, about the opportunity to partner with you to make sure that your business, your ministry, your services, your products, all of the above make a lasting impression for generations to come. Once again, go check us out at www.cultivateinc.info. We are selecting only a limited amount of partners for this month alone. A limited amount of partners for this month alone. And so you want to go ahead and get started, get a jump start on that. You're the first to hear about this. So go, 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 prepare, and let us help you build and think about your future in mind today. We're super excited about serving you, and we will see you next weekend for our Cultivate Bits. We love you guys.